In this video, we are going to see the third part of the lesson, A Truly Beautiful Mind. First, let me read the whole page and afterwards I'll explain you. He also felt a special interest in a fellow student, Meliva Merrick, whom he found to be a clever creature. This young Serb had come to Switzerland because the university in Zurich was one of the few in Europe where women could get degrees. Einstein saw in her an ally against the Philistines, those people in his family and at the university with whom he was constantly at odds. The couple fell in love. Letters survived in which they put their affection into words, mixing science with tenderness. Wrote Einstein, "How happy and proud I shall be when we both have brought our work on relativity to a victorious conclusion." In 1900, at the age of 21, Albert Einstein was a university graduate and unemployed. He worked as a teaching assistant, gave private lessons, and finally secured a job in 1902 as a technical expert in the patent office in Bern. While he was supposed to be assessing other people's inventions, Einstein was actually developing his own ideas in secret. He is said to have jokingly called his desk drawer at the work the Bureau of Theoretical Physics. One of the famous papers of 1905 was Einstein's special theory of relativity, according to which the time and distance are not absolute. Indeed, two perfectly accurate clocks will not continue to show the same time if they come together again after a journey, if one of them has been moving very fast relative to the other. From this followed the world's most famous formula, which describes the relationship between mass and energy, E equals mc squared. In this mathematical expression, E stands for energy, m for mass, and c for the speed of light in vacuum, which is about 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. Now let us see the description or explanation of the passage 7. Einstein had a special interest in mechanical toys, which we have seen earlier, and his interest does not stop there. He also had an interest in a fellow student called Meliva Merek, and she is from Serbia. It is given as Serb. Serb means the person who belongs to Serbia is called Serb. Likewise, we are called Indians. The person who belongs to India are called Indians. Likewise, a person belongs to Serbia are called Serb. So she is from Serbia. She has come to Zurich to get a degree. Why she has traveled to Switzerland to get a degree is it is the only university. The university in Zurich is only university which allow women to get degrees. So she came to Zurich and both met in the university, and they have many things in common, and Einstein find it is difficult to cope up with other people when compared with Meliva Merrick. So they both fell in love. And in olden days, the only form of communication is letter. So they started exchanging letters. And in most of the time, they both mingle love with science. And even he had said he will be happy if both of their works have brought a great conclusion or a victorious conclusion to his theory of relativity. Now let us move on to 8th passage. And finally, he graduated from the college in the year 1900, and for 2 years he didn't get any proper job, so he worked as a teaching assistant. Teaching assistant is a person who provides extra knowledge for the students or the graduates. It is like taking a tuition in part time. That is called a teaching assistant. And finally, in 1902, he secured a job in patent office. Okay, patent office is a thing it's not a thing, it's an office in which they provide patents. Okay, you may ask what is a patent. Let us see. If you have invented a new thing which is not at all available, okay, let us take an example. uh, the AC, the AC which you are using in a room is invented by you. So far there is no AC in the world, consider it like that, and now you have invented an AC. So this invention belongs to you, and you need to go to patent office and register your invention, that this is how an AC works, and these are all the things you need to make a AC machine. Likewise, you need to submit a detailed document about the things needed for AC and how the AC works. If you have done this in a patent office, the people in the patent office will assess about these things. Okay, these many documents or these many things are needed, and this is how it works, and finally they'll give a approval that yeah, this is your invention, and no one have ever approached us and provided any document for this new invention. If they say so, then uh, this you have a patent right for this AC. Likewise, you might have seen copyrights reserved, right? Like it is kind of like that. Patent right is kind of like that. Okay, now after registering your invention in the patent office, you'll got patent rights from them. Okay, if in market, if somebody else started producing AC without any knowledge of yours and they started selling, means you can sue a case against them that mm, the product which they are making has intellectual rights on myself. They don't have any rights to manufacture that product, that is the AC product, without my knowledge. Likewise, the things goes. Okay, the patent office, for now you consider that patent office is some office in which all the inventions are registered, and Einstein is working in that patent office. So since he is working in that patent office, he could able to get so many inventions and so many documents related to inventions. So he is little busy in that. Even though doing that work, he started to do his own work, and finally he had published his paper on the theory of relativity in 1905. According to that theory of relativity, that he says that time and distance are not absolute. They are saying that time and distance are absolute, but he is saying that time and distance are not absolute. Let me explain you with an example. Consider you have a twin, and now you and your twin are in earth. Let us say by tomorrow morning you are going to take a journey around the space in a spacecraft. Okay, at 8 o'clock you have started a journey by tomorrow morning, and you have traveled across the space universe, everywhere you have traveled, and finally you have returned to earth. For you, the traveling time is like 1 month, and when you have reached the earth, by that time your twin might have aged 20 years. That is, now when you are traveling, your starting age is like 15. Since your age and your twins age is 15 at the time of travel. Okay, now you are traveling across the space and you are traveling the complete universe. The whole traveling time of yours is like 1 month. So after completing your journey, you are landing on the earth. By that time your age is 15 years and 1 month, but whereas your twins age is 15 plus 20 years. Okay, it is like 35-year old. Your twin will be 35-year old, but you will be only 15 year and 1 month old. This thing will happen. This will happen. Why? Because the time is not a constant value. If you travel fast, time will decrease. That is the key concept of theory of relativity. If you travel slow, time will increase. That is the difference, and this is proved by various experiments. The only thing you need to keep in your mind is, if you travel fast, time will move slow to you. You might have experienced this while going in a fast train or an aeroplane. You might feel like you are traveling for a long time, but you might have traveled only for 10 or 15 minutes, but you feel like you're traveling for 1 hour. It is only because of theory of relativity. If you travel too fast, you'll feel like the time which you experience is so much, because the time slows. When you travel fast, the time slows. That is the concept of theory of relativity. Okay, that was the concept, and because with that concept only, he has devised that equation E is equal to mc square. We can, with this equation, we can calculate the energy possessed by a body. The energy possessed by a body equals to the mass of the body into velocity of the light in vacuum.